Okay, well, welcome back to another video. I am on. I had to look to make sure. Welcome back to another video. I saw you last when I was in New York City, and I had just seen Oh Mary and Left on 10th, and they are both excellent. And I would have to say that Oh Mary is probably the best play, the best Broadway show I have ever seen. So I am highly recommending it. And I saw you last, or when I saw you last, I had both my hands operating, and I have since had a hand surgery. I have an old injury that needed to be taken care of. And so I only have the use of these two fingers. So I have kind of a club hand. I spilled coffee on my cast earlier. I don't know how long I have to have this cast, but it is definitely, I mean, it's not really standing in the way of anything, but I use both hands. It's kind of like, I feel like, I don't know, it's almost like I could make a whole video on just this, how to do everything right-handed after being able to use both. I'm very ambidextrous. So anyway, that being said, the other thing is I can't rinse my face in the morning when I wake up. So I've been using this Aven thermo water to rinse my face, and I just spray a whole bunch on my face, and then I pat my face dry. And I have done that in the past before. Sometimes I just do that as a way of waking myself up rather than splashing water. Anyway, I thought I would go over the tools that I recommend and use, or that I've purchased and haven't used. And I have mentioned this before, and I don't want to belabor this. I don't want to be the person that always comes on here and talks about credentials. I just think it's important to mention that I've been in the industry for 42 years, the beauty and wellness industry for 42 years. And for anyone that cares, I'm in my early 60s, and I have spent many years in every area of this industry, from medical dermatology to internal medicine, to, which isn't this industry, but working with the body, working with wellness and the whole body. And I've was a makeup artist for years. I had my own practice for almost 20 years. I am a cosmetic formulator, so I feel like I know something about the industry, but I know I don't know everything about the industry, and this industry changes all the time. It's constantly changing, and I still feel very connected to the industry, and I love the industry, and I love all the things, and I have a ton of stuff, and I can talk about a lot of different things when it comes to makeup, beauty, and tools. But I am very much a more is less kind of person, even though I have a lot of stuff that I like to try. So I say more is less, and yet I have a lot of stuff, but I don't think you need to use all the things. And I still get lots of text messages and phone calls about, oh, should I get this? And should I buy this red light, blah, blah, blah? And should I get this other thing? And I'm just gonna tell you, more is less. Less is more. Sorry, more is less. Sometimes more is less and less is more. But sometimes I also think all the things that we do to ourselves to kind of anti-age actually causes more aging in the skin, or the skin to become more dry and more irritated and more red and stressed. And so again, less is more. I'm going to show you what I have, and you can decide. So many years ago, I bought this tool. It's called Pure Lift. I know you've seen it. It's very similar to NuFace. I'm not going to turn it on. I bought this years ago. I used it for a little while, and then I just wasn't into it. We're having a storm, by the way, a windstorm. I wasn't into it, and it has sat in the drawer, my drawer, for probably 4 years, 5 years. I have this tool. I bought this as well, and I'm sure you've all seen it before. I don't use this, and it sits in the drawer, and I mean, maybe I could use it, but I'm not. It just sits in the drawer. I bought this Gillian Dempsey years ago. It vibrates. I like it. Do you need it? No, but if you want it, you can buy it. kind of pushes your product in, like your kind of helps with like puffing or depuffing if you have puffing of the skin. Kind of sits in the drawer, but of all the things, I'm gonna say maybe okay if you want to buy one of these. I have these Angela Caglione or Angela, I'm not sure what her last name is. I keep these in the refrigerator. I do use them sometimes. They're great for depuffing under the eyes, the jawline, under the jaw, chin area. It's great, but I don't really use them that much. I have 2 of them, but I'm only holding up 1. Don't really use them that much. I've traveled with them before. I mean, you can use a spoon, a cold spoon, and have the same result. You can freeze a spoon and then just take it out and put the spoon kind of like under your eyes. But if you want them, get them. A friend talked me into this object. I can't even really remember the name of this thing. A friend talked me into this. It's for fascia. It's for breaking up fascia on your neck, behind your neck, and like anywhere on your body where you get sore, tense muscles. For your face. I freaking never use this thing, and if I ever do, I use it on my feet. But it's in the drawer with everything else. I can't remember what the name of this is. If you guys have seen this before, let me know. This part here is supposed to like dig into the fascia. I mean, I like the idea, but I don't use it. Anyway, yeah, there's that. The one thing I do use and like and do recommend is this Theragun, or not Theragun, Therabody, and I do use a Theragun, by the way. This is Therabody. I had to have it. I got it during the pandemic. This I'm actually going to use tonight. I don't, you like this? I'm actually going to use this tonight because this is a little cleansing apparatus attachment that you put, I don't know if I can do it with my hand. You put this on the device and it's going to cleanse my skin because I can cleanse my face. I can get the makeup off, but I don't know that I'm doing a super thorough job with it with one hand. So I will use this tonight actually. It also has this attachment and you can turn it on and just use it to push up the muscles, kind of very similarly to this device. I find that this device really kind of irritated my teeth. I could feel it like causing shock to my teeth and I didn't like it. But this one doesn't do that. I like this. I think the Theragun family of products are really well done and well thought out. I'm putting the red light on. Yeah, it's pouring outside. I'm glad I went for a walk when I did. Okay, so this is the red light and this is the little vibrating action. So yeah, I keep this just at my makeup counter and use it when I need just a little deep loading, deep puffing on my face. You can take the red light part off if you want to. I like this brand, I like this product, and I don't use it regularly, but I do use it. The product I use the most, or the tool I use the most, I think I've shown it to you guys before, I use the Gua Sha. I love the Gua Sha. I use it on my neck. I use it down in my lymph area to help move lymph around. I use it with my serum that I make myself, and I love it. The one thing I would say though is be cautious. You don't need to use it all the time, and you don't want to be pressing really hard because you'll start to break capillaries on your face. I use this on my neck. If you have, like when my hand starts to heal, I might try to break up fascia or scar tissue with this little object. You can kind of gently dig it in and start to break up fascia. I feel so weird with my hand like this, but anyway, it is what it is. I have used this for plantar fasciitis on my foot, or if I get sore arches from walking too far or too long, I use my Gua Sha. Of course, I wash it between uses, but this is my favorite thing to use. So I am highly recommending a Gua Sha because, again, you can use it for, hard to reach. Oh God, that feels so good. I sometimes will put a mask, a sheet mask on. So this is SK-II. By the way, I did stop at SK-II when I was in New York City. I stopped at Saks Fifth Avenue to see if they had that daytime spray. They don't even actually carry SK-II anymore. So I don't know what's happening to the brand, but I know that Sephora carries it and they do not have the Essence any longer. So I use the sheet mask occasionally, and I will use the gua sha to kind of push the sheet mask, the Patera into my skin. And I also have this sheet mask that I haven't used. These aren't really tools. These are just other products that I could use with my tools if I wanted to. This is a caviar mask from Biologique that was given to me, and I will probably use this once I have full usage of both hands. When I was in New York, when I was at Saks, I stopped at Tom Ford and purchased this blush that I am wearing today. It is called High Altitude, and it's a very, very subtle, let me see if I can do, I'm doing it with the other hand, very, very subtle, very sheer, kind of just a kiss of color. You can barely see it, just a kiss of color. So I bought that and I love it, and I actually use it with a brush, so not my hand. And you can use it for a lip balm if you want, but that is not what I am wearing today. On my lips, I am wearing Prada nude lipstick, and then on top of that I have, I think it's Violette's Balm Red, and I literally think it's called Balm Balm by Violette. It is not a balm, just so you know that she is marketing it as a balm, but it's actually very drying on the lips, but it's a beautiful color. So I put that over the Prada lipstick, and then I put a lip balm over it. And you really do have to put a balm, otherwise you will be struggling with chapped lips. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else here that I want to show you. I thought I would show you the outfit that I'm wearing, that I could barely get myself into. And I'm messing with my hair because I had it done yesterday, and thank God I did, because I can't wash it myself for I don't know how long. I'm loving on my little hand. It's like a little baby. But anyway, I am going to a Christmas party tonight, and I am gonna one-hand it. I hope I can get dressed for it, but I thought I would show you my outfit. I am wearing these are like my favorite pants. They are my Adidas skinny legs. So I have this on. This is like a jacket I could get on because I could get my hand into it, my arm into it. And then I have little vintage Prada ballet flats on from like forever ago. I did buy a really beautiful Prada skirt that is being sent to me, so I will show you that when it arrives. That is all I have. I just think, do what you want, buy what you want, but also remember to think about when you do buy something, will I use it? How often will I use it? Is this right for my skin? And there are definitely some things here that are like non-invasive, like these eye cooling products. A lot of things here. This thing, questionable. I can't even remember the name of it, though. That's the funny part. Probably great for your back, but I don't know. Anyway. Okay, that's all I have to say. I wish everybody well. I hope everyone is coping well during the season. And yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. And that's it. On my face, by the way, I do have Victoria Beckham eyeshadow on. I stopped at Victoria Beckham when I was in New York. I stopped at Bergdorf Goodman, and I gotta be honest with you guys, the crowds were just absolutely overwhelming. I've been there during Christmas season before, and I don't remember it being as overwhelming as it was this time. And so I just kind of didn't want to be in the stores. But anyway, I stopped to see if there was anything new with Victoria Beckham. I love her makeup. I love her her brand, and there wasn't anything new, but I am wearing Pecan on my eyes, and I am wearing trench coat, both on my eyes. And then I have on my stick foundation, Westman Atelier. And I weirdly can get my makeup on. So, okay, I hope everybody takes care. And if you have any questions, do ask. Okay, bye.